Hey everyone, this is Michael again, and continuing reviewing the Heroes series, and I finished reviewing Season 3, and now on to me reviewing the final season of the original series, and that is Season 4. So here's the front of it, here's the back, and it slips out like this, and here's the front with the main villain of this season, which is Samuel Sullivan. And here's the back with episodes on discs 3 to 5. And then here are the disc colors. And the disc color is kind of a maroonish color. Here's discs 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and 5. I'm going to take out the discs. And like I said, this is the final season of the original series, which this season was on during the 2009 to 2010 season. And here's what it looks like when you take out the discs. Really, really awesome. And I'm going to put discs back. Okay. Alright, so all the discs are back in. Got them in. And so Hero Season 4 got a mixed reaction from people. Some people enjoyed the season, some people didn't. But I'm one of those people that really did enjoy this season. Though it was really good. It's, like I said, not as good as the first season, but it's better than the villain's arc. So, but when you watch the episodes this season, it looks like they were trying to get back to being season 1 quality, like how season 1 really was. They were trying to recapture all that for this season, because they were going in a good direction with this season, in my opinion. But basically, this season of Heroes, Season 4, the volume is called Redemption, which is Volume 5, and it takes place 6 weeks after the events of the previous season, which is Season 3. And the heroes return to their normal lives. Like you see Peter return to his job as a paramedic, Claire attending college, Silas' body is causing his powers to manifest as he struggles with his identity in Nathan's body and also Nathan himself. And Silas' consciousness is also trapped in Matt Parkman's mind, and he starts taunting Matt. And people think that Matt is crazy, and because the people can't see Siler, only Matt can, and kind of got annoying during the storyline. Also, you have Hero dealing with his brain tumor that is killing him and preventing him from controlling his powers. You have Tracy Strauss hunting down or looking for former employees of Building 26, which is she's also hunting down Noah and also Danko. But the big plot synopsis for Season 4 is it follows this guy named Samuel Sullivan, played by Robert Napper. He runs this carnival. His brother died, and so his family is this carnival family. And he's trying to recruit more people with powers into his carnival family. And he claims that he's creating a community for these special people where they are welcome to be open with their powers. And the truth is that he is bringing together as many people with these powers as possible to build up his own power, which is, causing earthquakes and moving the earth. And the more people he has around him, the stronger his power will get. And so the heroes have to come together to battle Samuel and his plan to expose these powers to the world by killing thousands of people. And so basically that's what the whole plot to season 4 is about. But you have a new character in this season, which I really enjoyed this character. And our character's name is Emma Coolidge, played by Deanne Bray. I think that's how you pronounce her name. And she's this deaf woman who is working in the same hospital as Peter. Kind of a very, kind of shy person at first, And we find out in one episode that her power is that she could perceive sound as a form of color light. Like the louder the sound, the more intense and colorful the light is. Like you see her playing a cello and, the sound gets louder and the light bounces off of it, which is a really awesome kind of power. Really enjoyed her character, and, she's, her and Peter become really good friends. And, you have also Hero. There's one episode with Hero in this coma, because of his brain tumor. He's in this coma, and he sees his father and also Adam Monroe, and they're basically in this courtroom in a diner. And Hero ends up having a battle with Adam, and Hero ends up seeing his mother. And which is really, really cool how they did the court scenes. But the opening of the first episode of the season is, I think it's a double-length episode. It's, I think, a 2-hour or an hour episode. And you see when the episode opens up, Samuel having a funeral for his brother. And, Claire going off to college, starting college. Hero and Andal have started a business called Dial a Hero in Japan, and one of their first things that they do is they save this girl's cat. Actually, Andal ends up saving the cat, and he falls back, and Hero freezes time, and for him to save Andal. And when Hero unfreezes time, Hero actually becomes frozen, like a statue, like he doesn't move. And so, Angela Petrelli is worried about Nathan, who is displaying Sylar's powers. And it's just basically that's what happens in the first episode, in this double-length episode. And then you have this one episode where Samuel traps Claire and Noah in this trailer, and he ends up using his powers, causing the earth to move, and with Noah and Claire trapped in the trailer, it's down underground, fully dirtied up, and they have no way to escape it. And Tracy comes to save them from getting out of the trailer. And Claire exposed and find out the real truth about Samuel. We find out that Samuel actually killed his brother, and he ends up getting arrested in the season finale episode, or the series finale episode. And then it sets up, this is where a lot of people were disappointed, it sets up a new volume, which is going to be volume 6. It was going to be called Brave New World, with season 5. And it shows, reporters coming and saying, what happened, and Claire actually jumping off the Ferris wheel and revealing to people that these people with powers do exist. And, it's basically setting up for the next volume, but that didn't happen because the series was canceled. It was canceled in May of 2010, and the last episode aired in February of the same year, 2010. And so that left it open. And it would have been cool to see if the show did come back for season 5 and for volume 6, what would have happened and how these people, after the events of Claire exposing these powers, of what will these people think of with these people that do have these powers. It would have been really cool if the series went on, if the original series went on. But at least with Heroes Reborn, with the prequel Dark Matters, from what I hear, it eventually fills in the gap with what happened 5 years ago. So yeah, so basically that's season 4 of Heroes. So but definitely an enjoyable season, good season. Not, like I said, not as good as the first season, but it's better than the Villains volume. Also, I'd say it's also better than season 3, in my opinion. But the special features on here is deleted scenes and extended scenes. There's one deleted scene which you can find here on YouTube where Peter takes Hero's powers, trying to cure him. Also has Deconstructing Sylar, Milo Speaks, Milo Ventimiglia, who plays Peter Petrelli, Sullivan Brothers Design Gallery, The Heroes Revolution, Genetics of a Scene, and of course, last but not least, the audio commentaries with the cast and crew. So yeah, so Heroes Season 4, like I said, enjoyable season. Like I said, it got mixed reaction from people, but it's a very enjoyable season in my opinion. It's really good. They were trying to get back to being season 1 quality, but really would like to see if they, like I said, if they did come back for season 5, how it would have been, how the season would have been. It would have been as good as season 1, but who knows what would have been. And another thing about in this season, we see Charlie again as a older woman, and Charlie and Hero have a reunion, and so Hero goes back in time because Charlie is in the same hospital as Hero, which is in the same hospital where Peter works at, where Peter and Emma work at. And so Hero tries to go back in time to try to save Charlie from the events that happened at the diner in the first season, where Charlie revealed to Hero that she has a brain tumor, and Sylar actually killed Charlie by removing her brain in the diner's storeroom, where we saw in the first season. And so Hero's there, and he sees Sylar, and first Hero warns Charlie that Sylar is coming for her, and so Hero ends up seeing Sylar, and Sylar tries to pound on Hero or try to take his powers, and so Hero ends up saving Charlie. And you see when Hero leaves Charlie's hospital room, you see her granddaughters come in and family, and I thought that was a good way to end this storyline between Charlie and Hero, because I really enjoyed their storyline with both of them together. And also, there's another part of the relationship if you have the novel called Hero Saving Charlie, which kind of delves more, which I never read it, but heard it delves more into their relationship. So, but yeah, so like I said, Hero Season 4, good season, really enjoyed it. So, but I would recommend it if you haven't seen it. And so that concludes my reviews of all 4 seasons of the original Heroes series. Hope you all enjoyed my reviews of all 4 seasons. And thank you all for watching. And until next video, which will be my review of Heroes Reborn Dark Matters, which is the prequel to Heroes Reborn. And then after I finish that review, I'll be all set for Heroes Reborn in 2 weeks. So until the next video, I'll see you all later. Bye.